This is a short meditation practice that we can all do before embarking on a journey, specifically when using a car. At this particular moment, you may find yourself either seated in your car seat or about to leave home or some other place that you find yourself. You're about to begin a new journey. We'll use the bell to symbolize the beginning of this new journey. And when you hear the sound of the bell, taking in a very deep breath, as deep as you can, and then exhaling and releasing the breath as slowly as you can, focusing on the sensations of the inflow and the outflow. So breathing in as deeply as you can, so that you discover what the capacity of your lungs are and your stomach would be to hold this amount of air. And before exhaling, noticing the slight delay between inhalation and exhalation, and then breathing out as slowly and as gently as you possibly can, magnifying the sensations within your nasal passage, around the rims of your nostrils and your upper lip, feeling the slightly warmer air, the more humid air that is being released by the body. And in this journey, we will divide this journey into 3 parts. The first part being represented by everything prior to the ringing of that bell that you've just heard. And that includes your whole history, all of the stories that you carry with you within your mind, the schools that you went to, the conversations that you had even 5 minutes ago, your work. Releasing. And if you like, here's another bell so that you can release any remaining fragments still left from the past. So the first part, the past. And now the part that we are interested in, that we are going to focus on, the second part. And that is this journey where we will create a bubble, a test tube, a vacuum that separates it completely from the first part. This second or the middle path, this second or middle part, it will include everything that happens from this point onwards, from the point you start the car until you reach your destination. As we ready ourselves to start the journey, to turn the ignition or the start button on, we will create a group of intentions for this journey. This bubble, this vacuum that we have created, being as practical and as playful as we would like to be. It might sound something like, I set an intention to be in harmony with all of the other road users, to be in flow with all of the other road users, from other drivers to the cyclists and pedestrians, and even the animals and the birds that may cross my path. I set an intention that every red light, every traffic jam that I come across that forces me to stop becomes an opportunity to stop and notice, to look around me, to notice where it is I am, and then to switch my observation in the direction of my mind so that I know where my mind is. Bringing the mind back into the present moment every time I notice that it has drifted away into one of those other segments, either the past or even the future, which is what the third part will be, the destination. Keeping the mind here in the present moment. I release a further intention to extend my awareness beyond my body's form, so that my awareness, my consciousness spreads, reaching the borders of the car or the vehicle that I find myself in. That I may feel all of the moving parts, the harmony and the balance, the axles, the brakes, the clutch, the gears, the motors. I acknowledge that this journey shall represent the harmony that I feel with life, the harmony that I feel with all of the people in my life, all of the animals in my life. Accepting the bumps and the sharp corners, but knowing that by adjusting my speed, by being present, by practicing mindfulness, I am developing the best and the smoothest of suspension systems that will simply allow me to float over all of the bumps that I shall move through during this journey, the disagreements, and all of the experiences that I have labeled as challenges. I release a further intention and a final intention that I would simply like to reach my destination safely, and having had a wonderful journey. Every foot, every yard, every mile, in full awareness and appreciation for all that I experience, from the music flowing through my stereo system to the silence within this cabin, to the wind brushing against my windscreen. As I move through this journey that I call life.